Many people who never grew up Muslim, people who never read the Quran before, and people who had no idea who Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was, end up falling in love with him the moment they learn the truth. But why? What makes his character so powerful even 1400 years later? When non-Muslims study his life, the first thing they notice is his character. Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known as As-Sadiq al-Amin, the truthful, the trustworthy, long before he became a prophet. He never lied, he never cheated, he never broke a promise. Even his enemies trusted him with their most valuable belongings. People say, a man who lives so purely cannot be a liar, and that alone opens their hearts. He lived his entire life with such integrity that even those who opposed his message could not find a single flaw in his honesty. This spotless record of truthfulness makes people pause and think, if he was truthful in every small matter, he must be truthful in the biggest matter of all. His message from God, the Prophet, peace be upon him, showed mercy even to people who hated him. When the people of Taif stoned him and made him bleed, he didn't ask for revenge. Instead, he prayed for them, saying, maybe their children will believe. For many non-Muslims, this level of forgiveness is unbelievable. They see a man with power but with a heart full of compassion, and they fall in love with that mercy. Think about it. After being physically attacked and rejected by an entire city, his first thought was not for himself, but for the future generations of his attackers. This profound empathy, this ability to forgive in the face of extreme hostility, shows a character that transcends ordinary human reactions and points to a divine source of compassion. Another reason non-Muslims admire Prophet Muhammad is because his teachings aren't only for Muslims, they're for humanity. He taught kindness to parents, respect for women, care for the poor, justice for everyone, regardless of religion. He taught that the strongest person is not the one who wins fights, but the one who controls their anger. This wisdom speaks to the soul. These are principles that resonate with every human being in every time and place. His teachings provide a practical blueprint for a just and compassionate society, addressing everything from personal ethics to social justice. When people discover this universal guidance, they realize his message isn't exclusive, but inclusive and for the betterment of all humankind. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a leader of nations, yet he lived like the poorest of the poor. He repaired his own shoes, he slept on a simple mat, he helped in the house. He never acted superior to anyone. Many non-Muslims say, a man with this much influence who chose such a humble life must be sincere. His humility is what captures hearts. In a world where power often corrupts and leaders seek luxury, his example is a stark and inspiring contrast. He was the most influential man in his society, yet he ate with the poor, sat with the lonely, and lived a life free of materialism. This complete detachment from worldly status and wealth proves that his mission was not for personal gain but for a much higher purpose. Finally, non-Muslims are amazed by the legacy he left. How did one man, in the desert, with no money, no army at first, no technology, change the entire world? How did his message spread through hearts, not swords? How did millions follow his teachings with love, not force? They realize this is not the legacy of an ordinary man, but a messenger of God. The rapid and peaceful spread of his message across continents, uniting diverse peoples under a banner of brotherhood and faith, is a phenomenon that historians and thinkers find truly remarkable. This lasting impact, which continues to inspire billions today, is seen as the ultimate proof of the truth and divine origin of his mission. And so, people who once knew nothing about him end up loving him. Not because of miracles they witnessed, not because of pressure, but because truth speaks directly to the heart. Muhammad, peace be upon him, was mercy, he was character, he was justice, he was love. And that's why even non-Muslims admire him when they truly learn who he was. Thanks for watching. If this touched your heart, please share it to spread the love.